Hey guys, this is Wizard Shop here, and today I am here with another video. Today I'm going to review some of my planes. Like I promised in one of my past videos, I was going to show you some planes I built this past summer. And yeah, I did a lot of work on these guys, and I can't wait to show you guys these because I'm really excited. I've done a lot, and I might have touched a couple on the older planes I built too. So, yeah, enough talk. Here we go. I'm going to show you these models separate by separate and see what you guys think. So, first things first, I'm going to start off with my P. Just a sec, I'm trying to remember. I actually have some names on these. Yeah, my P-51 Mustang. This one was actually a pretty fun build. I did have a lot of problems building this. I'm not being sarcastic, like a lot. Fortunately, it gave me a hard time, and luckily I am quite talented and figured out a way to make it work, make the technique work, and it worked. So, yeah, so here's one of my planes. I got these from Hobby Lobby. They were pretty nice. They're snap tight. Made some guns on this guy. Came with a little pilot in there. I was debating thinking about removing the glass cover, possibly paint him, but I'm just debating because I don't want to break this even more because it's been already broken enough, which is kind of annoying, but pretty neat plane. Saw you that. HO, I don't know what that means. M4151. See the exhaust pipe sticking out. That's pretty neat. Show you the bottom. This is where I had the problem. So when I got the piece, so you can fold these down, right? Some models like these, pretty cheap ones, these cost like 15 or 16 bucks, which is pretty good deal. You can fold them down, and that's why there's like a shape right there for the wheels, so you can fold them down so you can have it in a flying position. And the same does with this. Well, I had the problem because when I got it, I had duplicates of the right side. And there was not a left side. So I had two right sides that came with this kit. And it was miserable. I gotta say that. Man, I should have done better with the glue. The glue is a mess. But fortunately, I had problems, and I figured out a smart way. Just glue the wheels up, because I'll be having them displayed like that anyway. It was quite simple. It was not too bad. I had to flood a big goop of glue to keep these wheels up. And it was annoying because I had to balance them. I had to put something between them so they can stay up. And it was giving me a hard time, I gotta say that. But it was worth it. I fixed it. Now it's staying up in these wheels. Fortunately, I can't fold them down because I glued them. But it's still a pretty neat model. And it still looks pretty decent in my opinion. Even though it gave me a hard time, I still compromised and did something that worked. So, yeah. And like I said, these are pretty cheap models. Like, they're cheaper than like an average model car kit you get. And it's Hobby Lobby. And you don't know what you expect. But it was still worth it. I still figured out a way to fix it. Not throw a fit. Compromised. Figure out a smart way. Sorry. But yeah, it works. Throw out my B-17 Flying Fortress. Sorry if my camera's shaky. I am all over the place. But yeah, this wasn't a pretty neat plane, I gotta say that. Luckily, this plane didn't give me a hard time. Fortunately, even though like I said, we moved into a new house, it did kind of give me a problem because my brother did pack up my models. And some of them were mistreated, and some parts were broken, like antennas, guns that I built homemade. And it's kind of a bummer. So fortunately, I had parts on this plane that broke. Like on these sides, it used to be guns because there's guns that stick out on the sides. Luckily, I have the rear guns. Have the front guns, the bottom guns, another bottom gun, and a top gun. I had an antenna because the original one broke. It's a wired one. I need to paint it soon. But it was not too bad. I compromised, fixed it up. I had chrome. I had a chrome pen. I started chroming some parts to make it look more shiny. It actually looks pretty neat, to be honest. Really shiny, I gotta say that. Same with some parts of the main wing here too. Pretty simple kit. Snap-Tight, like I said, it's the same company, same brand as pretty much most of the planes I have, except maybe my Boeing, which I showed you in one of my past old videos. If you haven't seen it, it's called How to Tie a Plane. And how it goes is that you use a string and you hang it up, and you sometimes see planes hanging up on ceilings. If you haven't seen that video, I would highly recommend you to check it out in my YouTube channel. And so you can learn something new, but yeah, it's kind of how it works. The bottom. Luckily, this one does have foldable wheels, which is a relief. It is kind of a pain of rear trying to at least open the rear wheel, but I still figured it out. These ones are easy because you can just hook onto the ends of the wheels and then pull them out. Luckily, this one you have an option to either have it flying, have the wheels folded, or you can have it ready to lift off, pretty much ready to launch. So yeah, it's pretty neat, pretty simple build. Here's the stands, by the way, for wondering. These stands are not really good. I don't really like them because I did try to glue them, keep them in place. They snapped on me. That's how cheap models are sometimes, but I still keep these because they have the names of them, and it comes in handy for the future. You never know. So yeah, have the names for those. And of course I kept this one for last, because this one was the most gnarliest one I built so far, and I think you would get a kick out of this. I have no clue what kind of plane it is, but you probably know this plane if you've seen my videos. This was actually one of my older builds, and fortunately, like I said, packaging was not doing too well and destroyed some parts of this plane, which was not restorable. So I made it into a crash plane, and it looks pretty good. A banded crash plane. Added a crap load of moss and had a lighter, heated up some parts of the wings, the cab area, just on the tails. Clipped up the ends to make it like it's decaying. Added moss in certain parts. It made it look really cool and realistic. I added a perfect touch. And you've probably seen this guy before. He was actually from my Sinclair model kit. And fortunately, I had bad news. The Sinclair model truck did not make it from packaging because it did broke, fortunately. But I did get a chance to restore this guy, save him. I added a guy sitting on a seat. Anyways, he looks like a military guy, which is pretty fitting. And I added a lunchbox right beside him. So he's pretty much found a abandoned, decaying plane, just sitting out of nowhere. Sits down, eats lunch by himself. And I should have done a perfect touch. Added like maybe a sandwich on his hand or a cup or something. But I could figure out some time to do it. It would be a pretty good touch. But yeah, this is... I know it's kind of a quick video, but this is my plane collection. If I could put my planes in order again. And yeah, this is my plane so far. I do have my my Boeing, but it's hidden somewhere in my boxes. I have a horde of boxes down there. Trust me, I'm kind of scared to go through them. But I have my plane down there somewhere, and I could show you guys some of that. So yeah, be pretty neat. And yeah, it's a pretty quick video. Just showing you a quick video and quick view of some of my planes, because I was promising you guys I was gonna upload. And yeah, if you want to see a video of me adding detail on some of these, for example, like me adding a sandwich or a cup for this guy, or adding like a tree maybe growing on the plane. That'd be actually pretty cool. Or me painting the pilot that's inside the co-pilot or cockpit or whatever you want to say it. Or maybe me adding more guns on there, because since the guns are missing. Or painting the antenna. But yeah, something like that would be pretty neat. I haven't done a video for like that for a little bit. I've just been reviewing, but I think that'll be pretty neat for the future. So hope you guys learned something new about this video. And don't forget to subscribe, give a like to my channel. You don't have to. You can comment down below and tell me anything that you want to see for the future. And tell me anything that I need to know. That would be helpful. And yeah, this is my model plane review. And I hope you guys have a nice day. I hope you guys learned something new. I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.